da-dum, 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 da-dum. Shh. Be very quiet. Hi, it's Leslie Plazz here, also known as Zazoo Plazz. I'm channeling my inner Harriet the Spy today, being a detective. Somebody in this house paid $60 for 48 rolls of toilet paper. Trying to figure out who would have done such a thing. Somebody went online and ordered toilet paper. I suspect that Defiant dog, she's always looking for a way to throw me under the bus. I think she ordered them. But in any case, I got some kind of a strange email this morning with all kinds of symbols on it saying they were shipping the toilet paper. My husband had a good laugh about that one. So now we're trying to return the toilet paper before they ship it. Because apparently the shortage is ending and they're coming out with some paper products locally, so whoever ordered all that toilet paper would find it very difficult. Be very embarrassed, apparently. But anyway, so that's why I'm kind of sneaking around, because I'm looking for clues. So let me come up and talk. Just for a minute. I was going to do my video a little bit earlier today, but I kind of got thrown off course. You know, like that never happens these days, right? Whew. So today, I got my University of New Haven Chargers shirt on. Here in Connecticut, this is the college where Henry Lee, which you might remember, has a very, he established a very famous school of criminal justice and forensics in New Haven, which is close to Yale University. And so kind of appropriate today that I'm wearing my Chargers shirt, and also because it's April and it's Aries season, so we're charging ahead. And the charger is the symbol. See the horse there? So the irony is that we have the sun in Aries, so we're supposed to be charging ahead, and Brennan he's in his sophomore year college and he's home. So I was going to do my video earlier, but he had a 6 o'clock class online. So we all had to run and get dinner, make sweet and sour chicken and get it all on the table like we're dinner on demand, like the college cafeteria. So shout out to all the parents who have college kids living with them, who should be on campus, but because of the current circumstances, the current health crisis, their dorms are actually being used to house people with the virus. So for the foreseeable future, the rest of this semester, he's going to be home with us. So we're making the best of things. And then we have Jack, who's a high school junior, and he was supposed to be going on a field trip with the band, his tuba in tow, and that was also canceled. And so he's studying from home and might not be able to go to the junior prom. Lots of things are different. So so charging ahead has a different feel than most springs would, I guess. So how do we charge ahead? Well, we do it a little bit differently. Um, in my case, I am rearranging, finding a spot in my bedroom here for a little video studio and a little private desk, because working in the dining room with my privacy curtains is proving to be inadequate. So charging ahead for me means simply finding a quiet spot where I can breathe and plan my week or just plan my day and take it one moment at a time. And each of us has our sacred space. So charging ahead means simply looking after ourselves day by day. And it doesn't mean running roughshod over each other's feelings. And so that's a good thing. It's a good thing anyway. So I think with each day, we're finding that things settle a little bit more and we get a little bit better at managing. And I hope it's going that way for you too. I hope each day you can find something out. If you're with people, find something new about someone you live with, someone close to you, and about yourself. Charging ahead in your own self-discovery, your own self-knowledge. And really, that is probably the most thrilling adventure of all, is the journey within yourself, is becoming your inner detective, as it were, putting on your spy glasses and turning the focus within, in there, in here. I know you can't see, but when you close your eyes you can see. So just take a few minutes, go somewhere, listen to the bird song or whatever. Put your headphones on, and I have music that I like to listen to, and I just sit with my journal, and see what comes. And so anyway, I was thinking about how charging ahead looked 2 years ago, in 2018, when I started writing my book, The Audacious Adventures of Zazoo Plazz. And so I guess today what I want to point out on here is the audacious adventures part. And that was how that just seemed so perfect, because the audacious part, it really means to be daring, to be extremely adventurous, audacious, bold, to boldly go. And it doesn't have to mean boldly go anywhere. It can mean boldly go within your own mind, within your spirit, within your heart. And that's what is so great about Zazoo, is she can sit in her little office chair in her dining room office, or she can sit, on the deck or in her little bedroom desk, and she could still be audaciously adventuring. So, and you too can also do that. So 2 years ago, I wrote this prologue, A Day in the Life of Zazoo Plazz, part-time superhero, full-time mom. And at the time, when I was just writing, and I was just starting on this journey, I thought to adventure meant that I had to have all these great stories about going to other countries and meeting all kinds of famous people, or, climbing all kinds of mountains. And while I have done some of those things, mostly going to a couple of other countries and meeting some really cool people and having some great adventures out there, you will find a lot of my adventures happened within a few miles of where I grew up here in Connecticut, North Central Connecticut, where I live now and where I grew up, which is only about 15 minutes away from where I'm now living, where my parents still live. And maybe that's the case for you, and maybe you're far from where you grew up. But, you know, you don't have to go very far to have some really funny and amazing adventures. Bet you've got some great stories. So, in my prologue, I talk about having the best of intentions to sit down at 7 a.m. with some hot tea at my desk and in anticipation of the day of creation. And it doesn't quite go like that because, as you will read in the book, my husband leaves on a business trip and I'm in charge. So after one thing after another did not go according to plan, I get to the evening and I say, I eat dinner, watch the college Jeopardy tournament with Brennan, and take the dog out. All ready for bed, I lie awake, the day's stories buzzing around in my head like flies at the screen window, right over there, straining to be let out. So I grab my notebook and a pen, lock the bedroom door, and start writing. I sense these stories may seem humorous in the future, but at this moment I'm not laughing. It feels like my dreams are farther away than ever. But are they really? Who says? So, if you're feeling like your dreams might be farther away than ever, ask yourself, who says? And wait for the answer. In the meantime, start writing, start creating. And I don't think this year I'll be watching the Jeopardy college tournament with Brennan because he has a class. I might check it out anyway, because I do love a good Jeopardy show. I love Jeopardy. Been watching it since I was a kid. So I hope you charge ahead, and I'm going to go down and eat the sweet and sour chicken. Hopefully there's some left for me, and some rice, and get busy setting up my bedroom office. My husband said he'd help me out, so that's progress, right? So have a good day, good evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Today's day 6, and tomorrow will be day 7 of the Zazoo Plazz April Video Challenge. Zazoo, signing off. See you tomorrow.